probably the thing that we would be most aware of in looking at a picture that involves people is their faces, their facial expressions, and their body language, because that's what we automatically respond to anytime we are in relation with another person. Again, this is difficult to see on, with the fresco this damage, but you can certainly see, a lot of these people have some sort of response of what, who, me, and oh no, this is terrible, and here we go. This one, oh no, it's not me, I would never do something like that. And, the people over here are going, can you believe, that this would happen and that he said this, and what could this mean? That's what this group are saying. They're talking to each other, they're alive. They're not all of them are looking at Jesus. He didn't make it that obvious. And most of this group are talking amongst themselves. This group are really sort of, you can almost hear what they're saying to each other. Judas is the only one that doesn't seem to be responding with somebody else. Here's Judas here. He's darker. And he's holding the money bag. And it's hard to see in this picture. But he's the one, he's the only one that's actually looking really at Jesus, and he doesn't have his mouth open and he isn't saying anything because he knows who he is, after all. Usually I have to say that Judas is usually put in yellow. And that was the familiar way to say this is Judas because he's dressed in the traitor's yellow. Leonardo does not do that here. He's a little bit more subtle about it. And after all, the bag that he's holding doesn't look that much different from the bread rolls and so on the table. But it is, if you really stop and read all these people's features and all their body language, he's the only one that is sort of not surprised that this is happening. So, in a painting with people, the expressions tell us a lot, but everything else about this picture is sort of, honing in on that moment and really making that moment as solid as you can possibly make a moment.